Good morning. It's about like 7:30 right now. It's usually about the time that I wake up. It's like 7:38. So I'm gonna take Otis down, and I've never introduced you guys to my dog, so I guess I'll introduce you to my dog today. He's still a puppy. His birthday is in 22 days. Yeah, his birthday's in 22 days, and he'll be turning 1. He's a mutt. He is a mutt. He is a lot to handle, but the Lord is giving me the patience and strength that I need to take care of him. And sometimes I lose it. I look like a hot mess right now, but I don't know why. There's high expectations and beauty standards these days. And I'm gonna show my raw self, y'all. And if you don't like it, then sorry, it sucks. Okay, time to get up because the pup is scratching at the door.
Start off by getting dressed and putting on some comfy clothes, and then I let Otis in, and as you can see, he's super excited, and that's his way of saying good morning.
Oh, I look rough. It's so hard for me to see all of the weight gain that I've had during my pregnancy, but hey, it's okay. It's all part of the pregnancy, and there's days that I'm gonna feel good and there's days I'm not gonna feel good. I know eventually I'll get back to the gym and I'll get back on my routine. But okay, let's get this pup outside.
Before heading outside, I usually like to open up all of the blinds just to let some light in and wake me up a little bit. Otis is waiting by the door like a good boy. I open up the door and let him out. I usually don't put a leash on him during this part. I let him do his business, and once I go downstairs, I'll put on his leash. He's seriously so cute. Every time I say, "Do you want to eat?" he goes by the balcony door and waits for me, and he gets his food.
That's usually what I do in the morning. First things first is I take Otis down to go potty, and then I give him his food, and then I figure out what I'm gonna do for breakfast. Usually it's my smoothie and pancakes, but I've kind of been leaning more towards like English muffins or bagels. So I think I'm gonna have an English muffin today, maybe with some fruit and a yogurt. Haven't really decided yet, but I also, like, while I'm making breakfast or if I'm putting dishes away or whatever, I will put on some music, some like instrumental music. think it's called lofi beats. Love that. Or I'll put on some jazz music. I usually don't really listen to jazz music, but I've been really into it recently. I don't know why. It just starts my mornings off in a good mood, and I'm ready to go. I'm gonna play some jazz music and make myself some breakfast.
Here I'm just making some coffee in our coffee press, and I totally spilled, but hey, that's okay. But if you haven't tried coffee through a coffee press, I highly suggest it. I personally really like it. I feel like my coffee always comes out better. But we actually got this from a good friend of ours as a housewarming gift. Next, I just made my smoothie, which is half of a frozen banana and 8 ounces of oat milk. I usually add spinach and blueberries, but today I just decided to do a banana smoothie. Then I add 1 scoop of this organic protein. I then make sure to blend it really good.
Okay, so before I brush my teeth and wash my face, I wanted to share today's Bible verse. If you don't have the Bible app on your phone, I highly suggest you get it because they send you daily Bible verses. And I think it's such a great way for you to kind of like meditate on God's word and just that little specific verse throughout your day. I personally struggle with memorizing verses, so it's a good way for you to root into your brain. So I'm going to share the Bible verse today, and I usually don't do this every morning. I have my Bible here, and I have a little notepad, and what I'm going to do is write down the Bible verse and then simplify it to where I can understand it a little bit better, and that way it's able to stick into my head. I have a super cute Bible that I actually got for my birthday last year from my friends. The front said, "God is within her, she will not fall." And it's actually a verse, Psalm 46:5. I thought this was the sweetest gift. I cried when I got this gift. Like, I thought it was so meaningful. I just love it so much, and it's something that I'm always gonna have. And then what they did, they put Bible verses for when I'm feeling alone, need joy, need encouragement, seem lost, lack faith. And then my friends' favorites, which Alexa's favorites, Jesse's favorites, Cassie's favorites, and Leah's favorites. I love my friend group so much, and I'm so grateful to have them, but I just thought this was so meaningful, and I know the holidays are coming up, so this might be a good gift to give to someone. So, okay, let's dig into today's word. And It's Ephesians 2:8 through 9. Ephesians 2:8 through 9 says, "For it is by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast." Alrighty, so I'm gonna write this down and then I will share like the simplified version. So I kind of wrote down what my thoughts were on this Bible verse. And the cool thing about the Bible app too is that there is a video from like different pastors, different leaders that break down what that specific Bible verse says. So I had to go on there and see what one of the pastors had to say about this verse. I did kind of put my own words into it as well. So I'm going to read the Bible verse again. Ephesians 2:8 through 9 says, "For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast." This is my version. Because of your faith, you have been saved from God. We are not saved by our good works to get his approval, but by the grace of God. We already have his approval. He still created us to do good works in advance. So look for a chance to do good today, not to gain his approval, but because we already have his approval. And it's our chance to make a difference in other people's lives as we serve him. So that was our little scripture for today, and I really enjoyed this. So I might do this a little more often. I hope that it somehow spoke to you. So it's a good chance for me to also pick up my Bible and kind of study it a little bit more. And I think this is a good habit for me to do every morning. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okie dokie, so I just brushed my teeth and now I am just chilling on the bed. I usually do this after breakfast. I'll just chill on the bed, watch some TV for like maybe about 30 minutes or so. I'm totally lying. I actually lay here for hours. So I need to be more productive in the mornings because my mornings start out so slow. But I am on my 3rd trimester, and girl, let me tell you, I am feeling the pregnancy, okay? I am feeling it in my feet. Oh gosh, I can't stand for more than like 2 hours without my feet burning. Literally tired all the time. And I really need to make the effort to start working out and walking, but it just sounds so hard to do for me right now. So hopefully I'm motivated today and I work out, but we shall see. At least I walk. At least I do some walking. Yeah, I just really need to make the effort to exercise because babe is coming out soon. I just got up. I ended up taking a nap. And now I'm gonna go take Otis on a walk, and hopefully that'll kind of get my blood flowing. And that's pretty much all I have planned as of now. Okay, so we just got back from our walk, and Otis got his new bed. And we ordered it from Chewy. If you haven't heard of them, they're amazing. Sell a lot of like dog products as well as cats, and I don't know what else, but they're amazing. They ship super quick. I think I ordered this like a day and a half ago and it came today. And this is his bed. He really needed a new one because this one was all jacked up, and look what he did. Yeah, he made a hole. So he was due for a new one. Let me see, Otis. Do you love it? You love it? So he'll be turning 1 December 23rd, the day before Christmas Eve. He's a good dog. He's a good dog, but it's just me. I have very low patience when it comes to training dogs, and since it's just me, like it gets really hard sometimes. I just know that I'm not training him properly, and I've been trying to find more patience and strength to train him properly this time. And so far he's been doing really good. He does have a collar, and it's a shock collar. I promise you, this thing is amazing. And actually one of my friends, she was the one that put me on this, and it's been sitting in my drawer for I don't know how long. I was using it a little bit when we first got it, but he's starting to become really conditioned to it. I will make sure to link it down below. So if you have a puppy and you're trying to train your puppy, this thing really works. So basically it has it has 3 different levels. So there's a beep, a vibration, and then a shock. So if they don't listen to the first demand, they get a beep. If they don't listen to the second demand, then they get a vibration. And if they don't listen to the third demand, then they get the shock. It's been on the collar for about almost a week now, and I've seen such a major difference already. Like, he is conditioned to the beep sound. When we go on walks, he tends to chase leaves and tugs on the leash. So I'm trying to condition him to not chase the leaves, and he did so good today. I made sure I brought some treats with me. I have this cute little fanny pack. So I just put like my phone in here, his treats in here. So when I'm on walks and he, does a good behavior, then I reward him with a little treat. He's actually doing really good, and he is a very, very stubborn dog. So if I tell him to sit, he won't sit. If I tell him to lay down, he won't lay down. If I tell him to stay, he won't stay. So this has been really helping me out. So now he's like, okay, like I need to listen to mom. So he's been doing a lot better. I will make sure I link this down below. And the cool thing is that you have control of, some of the other collars I feel like can be a little bit harmful because they're automatic. I feel like this vlog just kind of became all about Otis. So I've decided to make some lunch first before I head out to PetSmart, and I'm going to make this pesto, don't know how to pronounce, chicken breast that I got from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna make this. I'm probably not gonna eat this, honestly. I just need to cook it already, so I might have it for dinner or I might have it for lunch tomorrow. So I got this frozen dinner from Trader Joe's, and it's the buttered chicken. It's so good. It's better if you make it in the oven. I know it takes a little while, but it's so yummy. So I'm probably gonna have this for lunch, and then I might have this for dinner tonight. So I'm just gonna get started on it. Okay, so I totally wasn't recording. My memory was full, so I had to delete some things. But I'm just gonna close out this video, and I wanna wish everyone a lovely weekend. We'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you, bye.